times what?
Hold on. Did Mika come back yet? Let me go find, because I want to show. I'm gonna just go here. Hold on. Because what else I don't like about this AI channel, it lied again. Because we all know it lies, child. So if you go to my community post, you'll see where it says on April 8th, the woman sent the cease and desist letters, one demanding Peyton, one to D, both demanding the same stop talking about her. Right before sending the letters, her cousin, the woman texted her cousin, I swear this bitch really leaked my page. Now, if you click right, you'll see the screenshot of the cousin. The message was not sent before the cease and desist. It was sent after. It's a shorts channel. We'll post the link in there. Okay. This is April 10th. So that was a lie. That was a lie, right? Let's see what she says to the cousin. Shaking my head. I swear this bitch really leaked my page. I really wish these people would leave me alone. The only reason why I'm not going to block them and I'm going to leave. Hold on, let me click it. Hold on. I'm going to leave the message here just in case I have, and I cut that page off, but I'm going to repost it for y'all. I'm going to read it to you, and then I'm going to repost it on my community wall. That way y'all can get it. Because, you know, I don't want to just say shit. All right. So the screenshot says, shaking my head, I swear this bitch really leaked my page. I really wish these people would leave me alone. The only reason I'm not going to block them and I'm going to leave the message here is just in case I have to make a video and I want them to post a video on all their platforms. Shaking my head. Now, this is her exhibit that she submitted it in there. So not only did she do that on the 10th, this AI channel conveniently cut that off. Now, if we are going to go by the court documents, we can't copy. I mean, we can if we just an ain't shit channel. I mean, you know, if you want your integrity intact, you shouldn't be cutting and pasting and copying and posting parts of the damn screenshots. You shouldn't be doing that. Hold on, because I see the plaintiff's original petition. Let me scroll down. All right, let's see. So, wait a minute. Y'all, we gonna have to have a part two because I do not see where this says on March 29th, because that's what the AI channel said, that Peyton said that the girl was kicked out of the bowling alley, but she was not. I don't see that on here. Let me read it. Hold on. On or about March 31st, the defendant and the plaintiffs and got an altercation. They were called. Defendant showed up upon. So Peyton said defendant showed up upon an agreed location to discuss the matter in a silver matter. She said in a civil matter. She doesn't describe what the civil matter is. Last week, Boo Booger brought up Peyton being unable to delete threads on Lipstick Alley. Funny how, I mean, and she can't get $200. Like, the bitch trying to send somebody $1, bitch, keep that dollar because you need 200. Now you need 199. Yeah, that did not say that on here. I'm gonna show y'all that I don't see that anywhere on here. And I need my glasses, y'all. Shit. You see my glasses? It's not Texas tea. We found it in a comment under someone else. Who said anything about Texas tea? Girl, who did anybody say anything about Texas tea? Why are you bringing up Texas tea? Why would we even think that Texas tea having a channel? Would you say, hubby? Yeah, right. Yeah, it's getting a little fishy, ain't it? I don't know. This conversation getting a little sus. Oh, if you stumble across, how convenient. Well, I bet you I'm never gonna get that link. What? I'm just saying, like, I don't like being bullshitted about. Like, if you don't know what you talk about, don't post it. That shit irritates me. I don't like a, hey man, I found out this good information. Well, where it's at? Well, I don't know. Don't bring it to me. This is the same shit that I said to the CJ So Cool sector. Like, no shade. If you have tea and information and receipts, by all means present it. But if you say you have it and then when I ask you for it and you don't have it, I don't know who you are. So I'm about to get paranoid a little bit. It because that don't make no sense. It was on there because how would I know some of these pages aren't popular? How would you know? You know what I'm saying? Put a name on it. Like I don't do that type of content. I don't say, oh girl, is that what happened for real? I ask my people, hey, send me that. It's a small channel that popped up. Anybody else seen it? Press 2 in the chat if you've seen it. Press 1 in the chat if you haven't. I guess, child. You seen it, we ain't seen it. I guess you're the only one who's able to see it. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't believe you. Right, that's what I don't like. Why repeat something if you don't have the proof of it? The teacher was saying he apologized to her. We posted that. I have all the exhibits right here. You jumping. The teacher said that. What does that have to do with you saying that you saw some tea though? Of him talking to her. She said that he apologized to her in August 2nd. She filed the restraining order after that apology. So whether he apologized to her or not, we heard it. We seen it. We heard her say that, right? She did a text message and everything, right? That was in August. After that, when he apologized to her, she filed a restraining order after. The teacher, of course, will say that because she wants to pretend treating her like trash wasn't on record. She wanted to seem like he still cared. So maybe the other channel reposted this channel. I don't know. I mean, you seen whatever you seen. I don't know what you seen. But that don't make sense. I still don't see how he would benefit from having that AI channel and trying to get in good graces with her. That don't even make sense. He don't want her, clearly. Even if he went and go mess with somebody else, it wouldn't be her. And that's just the reality of it. She old news. Because if he was reaching out to her with everything that she's done, that would get out. That wouldn't be no secret. Why keep that a secret? That would actually be beneficial on her part. So, you know, I mean, if it happened, I need the receipts. If I don't see a receipt, it didn't happen. And it got to be a real receipt, not this bullshit that this AI channel is trying to persuade us to be. My husband said, just say you made it up and move on.
I'm fooling y'all, man. I was fooling y'all. Those was jokes. Woo! Woo!
Mika said she was fooling out y'all. She said a lot of shit. We heard her say that he apologized. She made a whole stink about it. We didn't even get to there yet. Let's move on, y'all.
Were part of the same coordinated effort. A conspiracy, as it would later be characterized in the lawsuit, to pursue D all because he was seen in her videos. Both were labeled stalkers. The same word D had used at the bowling alley. The same word he'd repeated to police. Now applied to not one woman, but two. How it became a story about the mother directing her daughter to pursue a man she had seen in Peyton's videos is a question the record doesn't.
Hey, y'all, I'm gonna make that's gonna be a meme for me soon. I ain't giving you shit.
Answer. And neither does it address why D, if he was being pursued, chose to engage. The internet, however, kept moving, and so did Peyton's content. Indirect references, subliminal mentions, the narrative quietly building while the woman said nothing.
The woman said nothing, but she's sending Peyton text messages, calling her a retard, calling her all types of shit, and none of this is discussed. If this is going off of the exhibits of the timeline, and you go and look at the court shit, look, I'm gonna show you right now. You see that? That says Dallas County, Texas court portal. It has the whole timeline right here. Look at it, all in order. All in order. So why would a person copy and paste exhibits to fit a narrative that's not true? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, why make an AI channel claiming it's based off of the exhibits and you not doing it in the timeline? It said chronological timeline, did it not? It's not showing the anything that the teacher is doing. It's making the teacher seem like she's an innocent victim who got blindsided, and that is not the truth at all. Not even a little bit. That's why a lot of people believe that this is the teacher behind it, because there's no fucking way. Peyton wouldn't just. So you mean to tell me Peyton was in there just filing shit and just doing shit and just staying shit, and this lady was just quiet in her own little corner, just distraught? I wonder if a person that was actually present will speak out about this ever, because we all thought it was about a man. What does that mean? Like, what do you mean? Because I heard from both sides in the courtroom. Matter of fact, I heard from everybody. It is too much. It's too much. I don't like when people try to spin narratives. That lady was not innocent. The problem was her and Peyton would have been cool to this day if she would have not sit anybody who was actually there. You mean like the police? Hold on, I got one better. The bowling alley staff who talked to the police as well. You know, the police interviewed everybody. You know that, right? When an incident happens at a location, the police interviews everybody. They don't just say, well, we ain't gonna watch you. They're gonna go to every single person that was there. They weren't in the bowling alleys by themselves. It wasn't just Peyton, her baby daddy, and the teacher and the dog. It wasn't just them four holding it down in the bowling alley. The employees had to work. There were cameras in there. Did you hear that part? Cameras. Hello, McFly. She's trying to say she wants somebody to speak up who was there when they couldn't even tell the police what was up, if that's the case. And they checked the cameras. The police checked the cameras. They interviewed the employees there. So what is there to be said? At the bowling alley, if they said whatever they said on that at the bowling alley, it would be on the police report. Would it not? Sounds like someone is trolling. It does sound like somebody's trolling, because that's logical. It would be on the police report that the police would fill out themselves about who they spoken to as witnesses and what was saying. That's what I'm saying. You got to come with like some kind of facts. You just in here saying shit. It don't make sense. If somebody spoke out, that means they told the police when the police interviewed everybody at the scene. Why aren't those different experiences on the police report? And mind you, the camera gonna show everything. There is no different experience with a camera. So with all these experiences, nobody experiencing that man actually did something to that girl. Do you read, Mika? It's probably her unstable ass behind trying to fake innocence. The question. You get what I'm saying? Like, we gotta put truth to power. So did she get beat up by dude? Did she? You tell me. If she got beat up by the dude and the police didn't arrest him for doing that, even though the cameras were shown and they investigated on the cameras like they stated, what happened? You tell me. Never, never land. Girl, be in the classroom like.
Have you ever had a dream that you had you could do so you want.
What the fuck are you talking about?
What is she talking about, y'all?
What the fuck are you talking about?
All right, we're going to move on because now you just time wasting. She just time wasting. We don't know who that is. She time wasting. She don't want to know the truth for real. It's okay. She can go to the gossip blogs who just want to discuss gossip. We're going to move on.
By late July, Peyton was in Las Vegas. A brand trip. The Beyonce Cowboy Carter concert. She never confirmed anything publicly, but her followers were already connecting dots she hadn't drawn, speculating that D was there with her, and that the two had reconciled. What her followers didn't know at the time was that Peyton was already pregnant. Based on the February 2026 due date, she would have been in the early stages by then. Just a week after many believed Dee had been in Las Vegas with Peyton, the woman walked into New Teacher Academy on July 31st and found herself face to face with him. He followed her around the room. Then he approached her, asked if they could talk, and apologized. She texted both her mother and her cousin explaining the interaction. She texted her cousin. He said I did not deserve that, and that I was a good woman. She accepted it, wished him well on the new position, told her mother he said it had been eating him up. What specifically prompted Peyton to directly address the bowling alley incident again on August 2nd, nearly 4 months after last doing so, isn't clear from the record. What is clear is the timing. She posted a series of Instagram stories, and the framing had shifted. What follows is a reenactment of Peyton on her Instagram stories from August 2nd.
I gotta speak on this because when I said in my video that if I found out I was dating a guy that got a girlfriend, I wouldn't say nothing. I would walk away in peace. I was villainized for it, and no one considered the fact that it had just happened to me. I was devastated. So how could I say I would do something that someone had just did to me, knowing how hurt I was? Not only that, but even in the event of me being heartbroken, I left with that girl. I sided with that girl. I bought that girl a phone, and 2 days later, she sent me a cease and desist from the very phone that I bought her.
All right. So do you guys see where she was upset about? Y'all see what she was upset about? Getting a cease and desist from a phone that she bought somebody. So this is where she brings up the cease and desist.
Even in the event of me being heartbroken, I left with that girl. I sided with that girl. I bought that girl a phone, and 2 days later, she sent me a cease and desist from the very phone that I bought her. She texted me a cease and desist urging me to take all my videos down, or she was going to seek legal counsel and financial compensation. Now tell me, Does this really give that it was really about him, or was it about me? Y'all didn't.
And that's why she said it, because she sent her a cease and desist. And the crazy thing about that is when this was brought up in court, because this tape, they played the actual tape of Peyton stating this. The teacher stated the reason why she felt like she needed to send her a cease and desist because she felt like Peyton's energy shifted. She just kind of had a feeling like she was swaying towards picking his side. That's what she stated.
See, that girl left over 20 comments under my video on Instagram. She left so many comments, y'all, that Instagram spammed her and hid most of them and only showed one. I blocked her, so she proceeded to harass me on other platforms, leaving comments under my dog video, having her mama DM me, and even then, I still let her sit in my car for 2 hours. She knew about my cars, my house. She said she wanted a dog and told him she wanted one. She said she was trying to figure out how he was taking me on all these trips. She talked about how...
Yeah, that Jamaica trip definitely came up in the trial. Listen, this is where it shifted. In the beginning, if you reach out to me as a woman and you tell me the truth, okay, fuck this nigga, right? But if 2 days later, you randomly send me a cease and desist instead of just saying, hey, sis, can you delete that? I'm not fucking with you anymore. You already showed me I can't fuck with you, because if I do something to offend you, instead of us discussing it, you ready to go file a cease and desist and take me to court. It's I just want to know what the teacher beef is for. Seems like Boo Bougie is more crazy than the teacher. Well, they linked up, so if you're affiliating yourself and linking yourself with somebody with that type of demeanor, it's already bad. Like, it's not like they weren't in cahoots with each other. What Cheryl say? What Cheryl say? Listen, y'all, I got a mod named Cheryl. She has like a zero tolerance on bullshit. And if you piss her off, she will block you. And I ain't gonna say nothing. I let my mods rock out how they rock out. Every now and then, if I truly want a conversation with somebody, I'll say something. But for the most part, if they say, you know what, bitch, I'm getting tired of you, you retarded, you getting the fuck up out of here. That's just what the fuck is gonna be. I'm just letting you know. But again, the issue came from her sending her a cease and desist, calling her retarded, telling her to shut the fuck up. Mind you, Peyton has not filed the lawsuit yet. Let's pay attention to the timeline. Peyton has not filed a lawsuit yet. But the teacher has sent her a cease and desist about why would it be about the apology when this girl told her she was retarded? Would you think it would be okay if somebody told you were retarded and shut the fuck up, and they got all these explanation points and they constantly texting you out of nowhere? It was random. You didn't expect it. Melissa said, y'all nice, nigga, because had me been a mod, they be fucking gone already. Yeah, we just showed the exhibit. You didn't see it? It's right there. I have not bothered you. You are obsessed, and stop lying on me, you big-headed ass retard. You trying me. Leave me alone. This is what she said. You see that? That's right there. It's in the exhibit. This was before the lawsuit. This was before Peyton filed the lawsuit. All right, so let's continue.
How much her mama loved me and watching my videos. She said, my mama talk about you so much. She make me feel like she wish you was her daughter instead of me. It got real deep. That conversation got deep. Y'all, and I just sat there and listened.
Why is she saying leave me alone? She didn't like the fact that Peyton told her story without saying her name. That's what ricocheted, and that's mentally unstable, in my opinion.
She even said she used to mess with a married man. So, ma'am is not new to this. She true to this. But I never talked about that because my intent wasn't to villainize her. Because in that moment, she wasn't a bad guy.
Someone anonymously DM'd the woman letting her know Peyton was talking about her. She viewed the stories and was upset. From her perspective, Peyton wasn't being honest about what had happened. There had been no contact between them since April. Around the same time, she posted to her own Instagram stories. It was a Saturday, August 2nd.
So let me get this straight. August 2nd, she decided to state this, but then people was telling her on August 2nd that she miraculously was inboxing them, and she can't say how the information got to Peyton. How did these people get this information when Peyton did not say her name? I'm confused. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to multitask, y'all. There it is. Why is okay? So we jump from April to August. Right. Do you get what I'm saying? The timeline is really crazy. The timeline is crazy.
We in a no hyena zone. Anti-hyena zone.